So just first of all, you tell us your names, and then you tell us when this incident happened, what happened exactly?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm called by James Molo Abakar. The deceased is my elder brother. It was on Friday evening at around 9 when I received a call from my younger brother who resides somewhere also. We are not together. And he told me my brother has been attacked by some criminals and he has been chopped and is likely dead. Then I couldn't understand whether it was really true or not. Shortly again I received another phone call from one of my sisters and she told me the same. But this time around she told me he has been attacked by armed robbers. But I could not also understand it very clearly. And because it was late night, I couldn't get out and move up to where he was staying or where he was working. I had to wait after morning, that when I had to really, as a family, come together. And then we went to the scene. Reaching Liberatalata at the mosque, we found the mosque has been locked. And we were referred to go to the police station in Melekia Central Police. So when we reached there, we got one of the investigators and she told us the deceased, who is my brother, Musa Bahar, has been chopped by panga by his religious mate, who has been identified as Omar. And Omar is a Sudanese by nationalism. And we couldn't actually see him, but then they investigated and we found out they had their own issues in the mosque, and we could not go ahead again from there. That was happening. Yeah.
Did they explain to you what was the main issue that they have? Their issues in the mosque?
I don't know exactly what happened. We were not able to get the administration of the mosque directly until when we came to the mortuary to demand for the body. That was when the Muslim now came up and said, oh, this is their fellow believer. They take charge to bury him. But then up to now we are still finding out the whole matter about the administration in the mosque. Actually, what happened? We are even not knowing what is happening. Yeah.
Where was he living by then?
Sorry?
Where was he living by then?
Musa Bahar was in Kajikeji. Then certainly he stayed in the camp. Generally, the mosque seemed to have invited Musa and employed him directly to the mosque. He works as a clergy and a kind of somebody announcing prayers, a routine where they wanted to pray. He is the very person announcing such kind of prayers. His coming to Juba was ordered by them as the mosque, and we are about to find out really if he has some contract so that we see their working relationship inside that contract. That's where we can, as a family, establish the genesis of the problem, if he has problem with the accuser, who is called Omar. Yes. How
old was your brother, and does he have children or family in any way?
Yeah, Musa Bahar is 49 years old, and is a father to 12 children. He has 2 wives, and he has 12 children. Currently, he was taking care of them in the camp. Yes.
So what biggest burden or loss has befallen the family, if we are to ask?
Generally, we are so stranded, and we are, as a family, in a deep regret, because this is a a person having 12 children, and most of them are still young, and the situation is very tough. Taking care of these children is our biggest grief as a family. We don't worry how the burial can be or how we can make it, but the biggest worry is about the children and his wives. That is the biggest worry.
Your brother is no more, and the person who did this is in prison, or let's say in the cells.
Yeah.
What would you want the government and the church, rather the mosque, to do for the family?
There is nobody who is above the law. The law has got its own course. I think, in my own opinion, Umar, who is a Sudanese, seemed to be doing that act deliberately, because when you look at the pictures and the panga he bought new, he really organized it and he had that in mind. And I also have a blame on the administration of the mosque to have not taken charge of the major administrative plan or control inside the mosque, because it is unfortunate that it happened inside the mosque, a place called Holy. It is a little bit challenging, and for this matter, the South Sudan law has its own course, and we believe justice can take place. Yeah.
They said the attacker had a mental problem. Do you buy this idea?
Not really. This is a blunder. Somebody who is mentally disturbed can never arrange panga or any weapon to attack an incident. A person, a clergyman, a person who he work with. That one is a blunder, and it is completely not sensible. A mentally disturbed person does not select an attack. Okay, a person to attack. I know it is going to be a little bit artillery. A kind of situation where you find somebody can say, oh, because an incident has happened, so they wanted to escape the law or justice. That one completely does not sound well. And if that statement comes from him or from a source, then we take it to the real investigation. Then we find justice from there. But generally, no one can believe that. And if it is so, the family is not so reluctant in taking any medical step to provide exactly justice to the deceased. We need not to buy time and say, oh, this person killed the other one because he has mentally been disturbed. Why is he not killing other people? I think that one cannot sound well.
You who has been in touch with the case and the police, could you tell us what has the police told you and what is the next step so far?
The police pausing the case a little bit because of the burial programs that are already undergoing. The deceased has already been buried, and the family is trying to arrange for relatives to sit down to find out what is next. After that, we will open the next plan. Of course, if the police doesn't take a step after that, we have the right to open a case anywhere to seek for justice. Yeah.
Thank you.